Hey y'all, it is Nikki and it's Sunday afternoon, and what could be more fun on a Sunday afternoon when it's raining than recording some screencastifies that would hopefully help all of us learn today as we do our peer review sessions. And so one thing that I wanted to show you guys that I've been playing around with since this summer is a program called Screencastify. Now, if you'll go to screencastify.com, you can do that while we're watching this short video. You'll see a screen just like this, except for it will tell you that you need to open Chrome to install. And so that's something that you may want to get started in the background so that we can play around after we watch this little video. Once it is installed, you'll get an icon up here next to your browser at the top. And this is what I ultimately click to start this video. Notice that I'm recording right now. We're about 1 minute in, and that's just kind of a shortcut that you can use to stop the video when you finish. Another thing that I have down here is I've got several little things I can play around with. Like if I wanted to write on the screen, I could totally do that. If I want to erase, I can go back and erase on the screen. So if you were maybe doing math or something, that could be really helpful. I don't remember what this button is. So let's see, like for instance, right this moment, I guess hitting that webcam took my face away. So that's kind of nice. So I was doing all kinds of crazy faces while I wasn't on the screen just a second ago. But the thing that I found most is that you just have to play around and not be afraid to laugh at yourself, because you will have some amazing bloopers. Like I know I probably will do something in this video that I'll want to get rid of, and you can edit it out later. But obviously, you gotta learn how to work with the editing program, and it's not very difficult. So Screencastify proper, what it does is every time you make a Screencastify, it keeps it in a My Recording section. It also uploads it to you to a Screencastify folder embedded within Google Drive. And so you can see I was playing around in June. These are some of the Screencastifies I did when I was at a conference in California. I actually used this third one within the last month in my evolutionary genetics class. And then right before school started, I did Screencastify to introduce my AP environmental class to the way, just some of the logistical things that I run in class. And then additionally, on the 13th, I was introducing them to their textbook and some online resources on their textbook. Now, obviously, you can upload these videos to YouTube if you want to, and then from YouTube you can make them into an Edpuzzle, or you can just embed the links into Google Classroom. I have uploaded some to YouTube, but not a ton. Instead, this is my Period 1 APES class. I have a review materials section, and so if we were to go to chapter 14, but I put all my review materials, including a couple of Screencastifies that I've done, whatever PowerPoint, guided notes, whatever things that we use during the unit, I put them in a review materials section. So the students have what we do in class as far as lecture, labs, whatever, but then they also have any Screencastify videos that I do as well. Now, when we go back to this Screencastify proper, notice that they're going to remove my face here if I can. Let's see if I can move myself yet. There's a bunch of classroom resources. And so, you've got my recordings, my subscription. This is free online, but if you want to house a lot of videos, then there is a subscription fee, and I'll talk about that right at the end. But in the classroom resources, there's all kinds of stuff here that is going to help and support. I'll be honest, I haven't used a ton of it. I've really just been kind of playing around and figuring it out as I go. And I am by far and away not the best in the world at it, but I am, learning more and more every time I do it, and getting a little bit more comfortable every time that I play around as well. So there's all kinds of things here that you can, look and see. There's a help button. It tells me about my subscription, all these various things. And then there's editor. And, if you go into editor, you can take any of the videos that you've previously done. You can crop them. You can add text. You can do all kinds of things. In the fall, I decided that I was going to buy this. So I was going to get the subscription instead of just the free version. And I bought 5 licenses because I either got some for free or it wasn't much more. And I decided, hey, I'll get one. Maybe some of my science department friends will want to use it. And guess who took me up on it? Well, as you might imagine, Miss Julie Mindler, who's very technologically savvy, took me up on it, and she started doing a few Screencastifies too. I think at this point I've probably done a few more than she has, but now that she's started doing them, she's going to learn how to do it way better than me and probably end up teaching me all kinds of stuff that I never knew was out there. But I think that that's part of the fun of this, is that we try to encourage and inspire one another to get out of our comfort zones and do something that we haven't done before, and see if it helps us in the classroom. So the good news for y'all is I still have 3 subscriptions that I can just give away. So like that's a free gift. So the first 3 of you who want to be Screencastify people with Julie and me, you got it. So last thing is that if I'm showing, if you're trying to show kids how to do something online, I mean, you can just do it right here. I mean, whatever is on your screen, you can do with them. So, if you didn't know what the weather was going to be like for the week, let me just tell you that, so you can plan for your week. Now, obviously, it's going to be nice and sunny. So for any of you upper school teachers who have grades and comments due on Monday, let's work really hard at the beginning of the week so next weekend we can totally play. Okay, so that's all I have for you right now, and we'll work some together live.